But this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me... You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around Alduin's Wall. One of the lost secrets of the Blades. Where they his location has not lost, you see, just...
Yes, exactly. Well, I think...
That's where we'll find...
Do you know what he's talking about? So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes. But there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the... We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Always. Let's go see if we can find this Skyhaven Temple. Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
Do you need something?
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Pod at the inn.
Never Hold on. This looks promising.
Yes.
Definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. Maybe it has something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. They're let's see. You had the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left behind.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe.
Looks safe. Let's move.
I think we're too close to the entrance.
Remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Weeman Cyrodiil?
Seal on the floor.
This whole place appears to be a shrine to Raymond. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall.
Esbern's probably right. Try using your blood on the carved seal on the floor.
After the so-called Battle of Pale Pass, the Akaviri went into his service. This was the foundation stone of the Second Empire.
If you need help drawing some blood, let me know.
Gods above, what are you waiting for?
It's coming to life. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the first.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead. Baldwin's Wall, so well preserved. Isn't it amazing? Let me see if I can find the right panel. Ah, here it is. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my friend. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes. This is the Akaviri symbol for Shabbat. There's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin and his terror.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you... I guess there's nothing... I hope to avoid involving them in this. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragon Ball. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they're near, their ancient mission fulfilled, and the last Dragon Ball contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? They have always sought... Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply... No, but heed my warning. The blades... No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragon Rend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created their whole lives. When you learn in order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this. Only Paarthurnax, the man. He is our leader. He surpasses. He lives in. He speaks to us only rare. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to... Perhaps not. Have you considered? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. Sky above. Voice within. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist. But only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire. Greet me not as Odin, but as Dova. Yes, Sosedo Frostmoor. You would not come, I'll do, but I do. Your kind, our Hadrime, Drem, all in Nid, if, yeah, but why? Pruzha, some would say, perhaps this world is... You have much to learn of the Dove, then. There is nothing else. There is no distinction between debate, but you have indulged... Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Mon... True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes, the North. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to... How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such... It is the Kelle. But this is only a small... Not... which is why I have lived... Not intentionally. I knew, which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. It is an artifact from outside. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task. What would you ask of me? Do you know why I live here at the Drem? Patient. Here, the ancient... Yes, the North. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. Which is why I have lived here. Decree. If you brought with the... You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Crosis, you are likely better informed. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here. Drem Yolok. Greetings. Sum Ark Mora. Speak. I will listen. But no, I meditate on... No, contemplate. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? It is called... Think of the wave. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Arc. Which calls to you, Dova. In your... That. Think of this as the fire bit. I can... It was said to force a dragon to experience the... Return it here to the Teed. But I believe... That you will see them. The first mortals. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hum. The Nords have had many heroes since. But... greater.
So, did he tell you what you wanted to know? Well, so be it. If he believes we have... As for where, they may be able to tell you something. Such blasphemy. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you. Sky above, voice within.
New here too, eh? Magic is... No offense. Not at all. My family was convinced coming here was a Not a... My family was convinced coming... Well, throw in the Oblivion Crisis, and finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're at? An elder scroll to read an elder. Even so, the divine, the simplest way to... It's each reader see, but at the same time, all of it is true. Even the falsehoods. You think that even it would be kept under the highest security? What about... I'll bring everything, so don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. Huh? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? You need a book? You talk to me. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. Of course, mages need to be reminded to be careful. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding.